Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. You are here for our continued journey through the tarot card using intuition. What I'm doing in this 78-part series is going through every tarot card and showing you how I view them with an intuitive lens. The whole purpose of this is just to help you understand me as a reader and how I see the interpretations that I land on in the cards. Or if you wanting to use your own intuition, it'll give you some insight or ideas of how one person does it for themselves. And that way you may be able to apply some of these concepts or some of these viewpoints to your own if you see the things that I see. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this type of content, I appreciate it. Do all the things that other YouTubers tell you to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Um, we're going to hop right into it. If you're unaware, I have posted our set intentions reading for this week. So if you would like guidance in how to move through your week, the set intentions readings are specific to those. It is a collective reading where everyone can join in, and you can make the choice if you want to be an active participant in your own life using tarot. So I'll post that video. It'll be linked to this commentary here. And let's move on to the Tower card. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. I know the Tower card is scary. I like to call this the Valid Crash Out card because you need Tower moments in your life in order for you to grow, to transform, to come into acceptance, to release, to start anew. You need the Tower moments in your life. And some of these depictions here are doing just that for me. Um, Again, the system that I'm looking at is the Rider-Waite-Smith system, and these are modern versions of that card. And I brought in 2 additional cards just because I'm going to go through those a little later. But let's just start off real quick with the Tower. All the decks will be linked in the, well, not linked. I'll post the names of the decks in the description section. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands or authors, so there won't be any purchase links or things like that. The Tower card, this one here. Let's go ahead and start it off. Let's get it popping. So on this particular Tower card, you see the crown of the watchtower being struck by lightning, hit by lightning. You see a man falling from that rooftop. You also see a woman here on the bottom who's already landed, but she is alive. You see, she looks like she's about ready to crawl. Some pillows of smoke and clouds around, and we have a crow here sitting in the window as a messenger or a navigator for whatever this Tower moment is supposed to be. So in this particular card, like I say, in most Rider-Waite-Smith decks, you'll see the lightning strike the building. I always wonder what made this person fall out. Something or somebody had to push them based on the trajectory that that person is falling. He doesn't look like he jumped. He looked like somebody had to push him and to cause him to go to his, I would say, demise just by the way that that person is falling. The woman here, she had to jump just based on how she landed, but that seemed like a very long jump. So maybe she exited through those doors. Okay, the crow could be the sign of a or raven. I'm not sure. I can't tell by the tail. It could be the sign of a message or warning that was supposed to be given to one of those people about the bad weather that was coming ahead. Because this person is definitely going into the storm. I used to cloud watch when I was little. I saw one today where a cloud looked like a duck. This particular cloud right here looks like an actual human face. Like you may see it in cartoons when the wind blows, you'll see the actual figure blowing the actual wind, and that's what that looks like to me. It looks like that is blowing this man down to the ground. That's what it looks like to me. But there definitely was a storm brewing, and it struck the top, and somehow he is falling backwards. So in this particular tower moment, I would think that someone is having control over your life. Someone else is affecting what is causing you to have this crash out, what is causing you to have this fall, what is leading you to your death. That is, someone else is actively participating in that. And then there are those around you who are going to escape that same fate because maybe they heard the message and they were able to get out. But if they don't pay attention, your fall could harm them. They could land right on top of you, or you could land right on top of them and crash them out. Now, we don't know who you are specifically in this card. You could be the winds that's blowing. You could be the one that's causing the storm. You could be the one who is being controlled by being pushed to their demise. You could be the messenger, the one who is trying to give out the warning to someone. Or you could be the person who just happened to be an innocent bystander or someone who is trying to escape this fate that has been brought upon them. Okay. This tower moment here. Again, we have the lightning striking. There's a bell tolling up top. You see the top of the watchtower being blasted away by that lightning, but then you see rocks of the building crumbling and stalling. You don't see that here. This one is like a clean drop, a clean cut, very intentional, I think. But this one here is explosive. Um, One of the things I like to say with the tower moment too, if you are somebody that's using this for sexual energy, this could be the ultimate climax. It's very explosive. Oh, that's a good time if you're looking at this in the relationship wise in sexual energy. A tower moment is a very when you reach that peak, okay, and your roof just got blown off, metaphorically speaking. But in this particular card, we also see there's somebody that's falling. Did not jump, did not jump into their own demise. They're actually falling. They could have been in part of this building just by the rocks that are falling. It looks like they are falling with the rocks. So it may not necessarily be that someone pushed them, but it could be. It could be. These one of these down here on the ground could have been the person that pushed them out the window and then tried to make it to their own safety before everything else exploded. And that's why you have the messenger of death right here, the Grim Reaper, holding them, locking them in. Like you're not going to escape this death. So when I look at this tarot card, this is something, a moment that's going to happen, something very catastrophic, something explosive, something big that you can't escape. No matter where you turn, no matter which way you go, your destiny is the same. Your fate is going to be the same. And you see that there's already like headstones around it. The tower moment for a lot of people actually means death. But I see this particular card here as one that you can't escape this storm. Someone is bound to get hurt. And although you may seem like you're freeing yourself of it, it's going to creep up on you and take you out. People in the situation will start to backstab you, climb over you to try to make sure they save themselves and hold you down, almost like crabs in a barrel. So this is a very challenging tarot card here, one that implores you to really look at the situation and the people around you and how it's going to affect you. Now, this one here, when I see this particular tarot card, I do see this as negative things happening. But again, a lot of the cards that fall around it will give us a better understanding of what we're actually dealing with in this particular tarot card. This particular tarot card, it looks like a fall from grace to me. Um, Of course, the top was struck by the lightning and there's a big explosion, but the color of the explosion is telling me that maybe this was fireworks. She already looks deceased to me. Just by the way her head is going, her arms are flailing. This person has already hit the pivotal moment that they needed to hit. And what you're seeing now is everything that is snowballing after it happened. You did whatever you was going to do. And now you're reaping the repercussions. You're reaping the consequences of your actions. This is what I see here in this moment. But you're falling though from the clouds into billows of smoke. You may have a safety net down here. So this one I see is more about a decision or a choice that was made. You did what you had to do. You did it. And now you have to completely become something new because of what you've done. You have to accept the consequences of whatever it was that you've done. And that's what I see in her. All righty. This tower card here, um, it doesn't seem like it's happening to you. It seems like you are the cause of whatever this tower moment was. You are the one who caused this destruction. You are the lightning rod. You see her wand has a little sparkling flames at the end of the tip there. She set this mug off. And it seems to me as if she's hiding her hand. She's looking over her shoulder like, I did that shit. But at the same time, whatever is coming forth from her, she's kind of hiding it from them. And I'm not sure if what this is specifically. I want to say it's possibly a flag, something that goes on top of the tower that was knocked down. But she's trying to completely destroy whatever this monument meant. She doesn't want any remnants of it to exist. She doesn't want to have to keep back looking at the past, remembering what used to be there. She's trying to completely destroy whatever that is. This is like a total release here. This is being in control of your own destiny here. She's a wizard, she's a magician, she's a witch, she's manipulating the situation to her own benefit. This tie right here, I just can't get enough of. It's burned down. Everything that you had, everything that you are, everything that you once was, lost. The memories destroyed. Present, nothing can be the same as it used to be. Even if we rebuild in the same spot, it'll never be the same again. And you've taken with you what's most important from this situation. This tower card, to me, is lessons learned. And you watching it all burn down. It's going to help the transition, help the moment come to fruition. Whether it's good or bad, you are watching it fall down and break down right before your very eyes. Who's to blame in this situation? We don't know. But we do know that they both made it out, telling me that no matter how hard times get, no matter how bad things are, you hold on to what's valuable, and that's the people and the things around you that you love, and you live to see another day. I love the Tower card. Now, I wanted to do my two honorable mentions. Um, yeah, let's go with this one here. This tower here is like a fa la 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 moment. This woman here indeed jumped. Just by the position of the body, the way she's fallen. Yeah, she just laid out, or not even necessarily laid, but just tilted herself out the window. You know how Tomlin did on Game of Thrones, just fell out the window. That's her. The lightning is striking around the building. The lightning has not even hit the building. This tower card to me is somebody being dramatic, child. They have created the situation in their mind and they're feeding into it, and nothing's even wrong. This right here to me would not be the valid crash out. It's like I like to call the cards the valid crash out. This one here is something that is manifested. You are making things bigger than what they appear. It is not that serious. That's what I see when I see this tower card here. She just looked like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't see any other than the lightning striking, because in Florida, lightning strikes could be severely deadly here. But the happening behind the home, they haven't even reached it. So what did she jump for? You had time to go through the damn building, girl, and get out the door. There was no reason for you to jump. This is the one that is not a valid crash out to me. This is you being dramatic. Okay. But I love this tower card. I love to see it appear too. And the colors, the way that the colors are presented, just really helps enforce that child, calm down. Get over yourself type situation mentality. You being dramatic here. You making things worse than what they fucking are. That's what this is. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so next, this is from the Evolving Soul Tarot, one of my newer decks. Oh, I just think this is such a beautiful tower moment. You have the phoenix rising from the flames. A phoenix rising usually is a symbol that there's a rebirth happening. Like a caterpillar coming out of a cocoon. You're stronger. You're coming back even stronger than you were before. That's what that phoenix rising means to me. I'm not sure if how good you can see this, or maybe it's just my eyes. I might be making this crap up. But this right here looks like the trident, Poseidon's trident, or the devil's trident, or just a fork if you not associated with either of those two things. But that's what that looks like to me on that side. On this side, this looks like a dragon, like the fire made, you know. And like I said, maybe it's just my eyes. Maybe you see that too. Maybe you don't. This symbol here looks like something, but I can't put a name to it yet. I know it's like a T-bone, but it's something else that I just can't put a name on it yet. But that also looks like something significant that I just can't place a name. And then you have a man sitting here on the stairway with his head down in grief. I almost have to say, what the hell did I just do? Like he's regretting the moment in this particular one. Um, One of the pillars have been knocked down. Maybe he didn't know the power of his own strength. Maybe he didn't realize what was going to happen based off of his actions or lack of, you know. Um, there's so much to gather from this. And he's sitting there. He's not running away. It's almost like he's saying, this had to happen in order for me to be new again or to become stronger. I regret the people that it has to hurt in order for this to happen, but it has to happen. This change has to come. We'll come out stronger for it. I'm going to regret the things that I've lost, things that I will no longer be able to have, the memories that are going up in smoke, which is why you see this here. But this is a moment that had to happen. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing on with this journey with me. I want to appreciate you for coming through. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.